Hello. I look funny today. Hey, how's it going? I hope you're doing well, chat. Fuck. This is not what I expected to start with. Oh, there she is. All right, well, never mind. I spent my tokens wisely. You could have waited like probably another 30 seconds, but it happened. Yeah, how's it going, chat? Oh, I look so good in this filter. How's it going, chat? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna get some water, chat. Look at this. I'm shaking my potions as if I own them, chat. I need food first. Yeah, you know what, Nick? You go do that. I think it's time for you to get some sustenance, as they would say. Hold up, chat. I'm gonna drink some water first, and I'll say hello to everyone, because that's necessary. And this bitch is orange. Look at that. And there's Tud as well. Look at that. All right, chat. How's it going? How's it been? How's the days been for you? All right, let me say hello to people because I see that Holly's here and then Faye barely missed the first. That's insane. Let me see. Shadow Z version is here. Hello, Shadow. You're not gonna be here for long, but I do appreciate your words. We're gonna be toughing this out for as long as we can. We see Guffy's here. Who else is present? Harold spending money. Nick. Peachy's here. Nick again. Peachy again. Guffy again. Tud is here. And also Star Sparilla. There you go. That's how we do that. And Domino's here. Good, good. Happy to catch a stream early. Yeah, it's kind of an important one. Cause chat, it's funny because now we're back. All right, so now I get to do this, and then like it looks not that bad, right, chat? So this is perfect. But yeah, chat, it's for those of you that are unaware, it is indeed the absolute 2 years officially since I've received my first world record in any percent, chat. It's party time. Well, I don't know what I'm doing for a party, chat, but I'm here to at least talk about it a little bit. Probably for an hour, if we're being honest, because we have some things to do, chat. But on chat, it's fuck. Can you believe it's been since 2021 since I got that world record the first time? Isn't that kind of fucked up when you think about it? It really doesn't feel like it. It really just feels like I did that shit like last year, dude. All right, getting water again because Tango decided to. Yeah, but like you know, like I don't know. I really don't even know what to say, chat. It's like what would happen if I didn't do that, chat? Right? Like what would I even be as a streamer or like a guy if I just did not achieve such a lofty goal for myself, right? When I started playing the game 6 months prior to that, which I think is still fucked up when I think about it. I'm rolling out of bed. Someone catch me. You know what? We have some henchmen outside your home right now, so maybe they could do that. So, but fuck. I'm still thinking about it, chat. That like, what would happen if I just did not do what I did like 2 years ago? Because really, it was funny because I just randomly decided that I just wanted to speedrun for like a stream thing because it feels like most streamers end up doing speedruns at some point in their lives. I'm excited to see the beginning look together. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be watching the beginning, chat. Not entirely, but you know, the beginning of what this is today. But yeah, no, like I said, like I just thought I wanted to speedrun because it was the thing that streamers did sometimes, so I needed a new hobby. And it turned out that this hobby is pretty good, and I have fun doing it, and I didn't know it was gonna be this good. But yeah, chat, I don't know. There really is. I don't know what else to say about it. If you hadn't run Slide, probably be a hooligan on the streets. I think most of you would probably be homeless at this point if I wasn't streaming this like consistently. Because at least I think some of us out there do know that that things definitely changed after that first world record. I'll be honest. Things definitely have went in a different direction in terms of the whole game as a whole. You're doing amazing. I'm doing my best. That's all I can promise. And yes, we would all have no home if we didn't speedrun. That's what I'm saying. If I wasn't doing this, chat, you'd probably not be watching someone else who was a worse influence on you. But, you know, now we're here and, you know, doing some Sly speedrunning. If you hadn't run Sly, I might have run Sly 1 anyways, but maybe not as good as now. I don't chat. Because I will say though, I think like I'm at least very glad that I stuck it out throughout this whole thing and I didn't wait for anyone else to beat my records. Because if you didn't know, chat, I think there was only a history of one person ever taking one of my records, and that was Neon, like immediately after the first one. And that was just the only time. Like I'm glad I didn't wait for another time to come up, because who knows how far we would be along if we didn't keep running the game. Also, hi Brenda. And then you obliterated him. All right, well. Well, we're not mincing words here. I think, you know what? Whatever you guys say, I'm just saying it. Sorry, Neon. You know what? For the progression of the game, it has to be done. I do have to progress through my own memes. Memes or means, whatever. Both are right. Cassie would not be obsessed with marbles. We should do marbles tonight. I think we should do marbles tonight, chat. I think that would be great. But yeah, chat, like I will say, like it's been, I do believe I've been basically like the only person consistently streaming this game for like the past 2 years at this point, right? Like there's hardly been like any week that goes by without me like playing this game at least once, right? So fuck, it's just this. I have a job and I'm slow. I'm sorry. That's okay, because at least you make money and I don't. So I envy you for that one. I'll say that much. Neon's a Minecraft runner. He's found his calling. Yes. You know what? As long as we find our hobbies, chat. That's perfectly valid. I give you money. It's okay. You don't have to. That's the thing. You make your own money and I'll be here streaming because it's fun. But if you have some pennies to give, I'll take those at least. So that's fine. Also, what's good, Churro? Mark as well. How's it going, fellas?
Here's a present for you.
Oh, fuck. Oh, this is what she means. Oh, I was not ready for... Oh, what the... 5 gifted subs. Why, though? For what reason? Oh, fuck. Let me skip this song. I don't want to cry right now. Not right now when something big is happening. Give me something. Give me something I could use. All right, give me this. All right, thank you, Faye.
Here's a present.
It's an anniversary gift. You know what? I appreciate it. Like I say, chat, you don't have to do anything for any occasion. You can just literally watch this shit for free. But I'm not going to stop you, chat. You can just do whatever you need to. So thank you, Faye, again. I'm glad that you are observing this community as it is now. And we hope to keep you for as long as you want. We hope we keep you. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, BRB, also known as Big Round Butts. Sure, that's what I like. Sure, fair enough. I kind of lost track. I would never consider running Sly before I came here. Yeah, that's kind of funny, isn't it? Just like, I'm very glad that I'm keeping up some Sly activities as, you know, time goes on. Please want me. I have issues. You know what? Sure. You know what? You get to... I'll keep you. You know what? You get to stay here, Faye. You know what? It's fine. I thought BRB stood for Burb. We do have that channel per reward chat. I probably should lower the price of that. But Holly, thank you for the gifted sub as well to Boone. I don't know, chat. I'm just happy that we're just hanging out together, playing some Sly still. It is basically one of the biggest things that I'm known for. So I'm glad you guys like this and maybe other things I do. That's pretty good. Average gamer, don't forget. No, I remember, dude. You tell me once and I'll always remember you, dude. I never forget the names of my sweet chat members. Drop the link to the glasses. Well, the funny thing is I want to get new ones because if you didn't notice, chat, like if I do this, like these are kind of lopsided. So they kind of lop over to this side. So I'm like, every once in a while you see me like try to do this, right? You see that? So that's what's going on there. Will you forget me? I will forget you if you leave for like a month. That's it. Oh shit, that's Grapes with the gift to Guffy. Oh shit, look at that.
Here's a present for you.
Grapes, I appreciate you, man. Are they metal or plastic, the arms? They're like, I don't know. Like, do you see how they're chromed the fuck out? You see that? I don't know. It might be like shitty metallized plastic, whatever the fuck they're called. But that's the order of things, chat. Forced, beautiful. Lay them flat on the table. I will not because
here's a present for you.
No. Also, Nick gifting a sub to Young Turkish Delight trivia chat. I think I like he was my rival for a short time in Sly. I think we started near the same time. That's a classic name. You always want to have people that you're close to in skill to you know, upgrade your own skill, chat. So that's trivia time, chat. But I'm drinking water again because Toast wanted me to, so I'll do that. I see Barrelmera in there as well. Me trying to compete with God himself, clueless. So then Blue is my rival. Dude, have you... Yeah, Blue, in case you didn't realize it, chat, so I think Sly is going to be just fine long term. Blue is definitely, with my teachings, he now has a 44 in any percent. Last night he got like a fucking 12-minute PB, so I think he's doing just fine, chat. All I'm saying, chat, guaranteed with my teachings, you'll get at minimum like a 44. He has a time already. Fuck, he's been having a time. Like he had like this is like his technically second day running. So he now has a at first he got like a what, hour 10, then a 58. Now it's a 45 and then a 44. So with my teachings, chat, guaranteed at least a 45. Okay, I have no time perception. Okay, Faye, it's fine. We will do this together. We will take it slow, and we will make sure that you're doing fine. This is okay, Faye. Do not worry your little head. Also, Molly's here. Hi, Molly. Hope you're doing good. Welcome. Ooh. But yeah, chat. I do believe we're gonna do the same thing we did last time we celebrated something, which was 6 months ago, chat. Remember that? In October. No slow running, only speed running. We'll do it the way you want, Faye. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be there to assist. Do not worry about it. Whatever you want to do. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like to hear. But yeah, chat, we're gonna do the same thing we did. We're just gonna watch the first world record, I guess, because fuck it. Even 6 months ago, most of you just weren't even here. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's so crazy how much things have changed over the half a year. So we're gonna watch that again, chat, in case you wanted more context to see how it looked like back in the day and how fucking stupid my run looked compared to what it is now. So if you guys are curious about how the first world record for me was, then yes, we're just gonna watch that. So, but yeah, I think, and then after that, we're gonna do some many percent, you know, the classic way. Maybe we get another milestone 2 years after my first milestone. So. This guy's been playing Sly 1 for 2 years and he's still not done. Lamau skill issue. All right, well, I don't want to be done. So I'm, you know, please. Just over a month away to a year. What, for yourself or for whom? What are we talking about here? Oh, brother. I can't stay for long because I work tomorrow, but I'll be here as long as I can. Do not worry, Faye. We are going to be going as long as we can. You can go tend to your crops or whatever you do for work. But just know I appreciate you being here. I will say that. I've been here for almost 2 years. What the fuck? Yeah, some of you just have been here for almost 2 years at this point, so that's cool. Destroy work lol. All right, well, this is what I do for work because this is the only way I get money. Well, you do another old strats run? Not really, because that I've already done that and already saved the VOD of that. So, I mean, I don't know. I probably won't. You are my crop. Please feed me water, and I will grow into whatever you want me to be. All right, so Sinnoh just gambled and then just fucking lost everything. All right, well, I'll see you later. This is the only reason people have come to stream for, you know, for some gambling, and I think that's okay. I don't mind that too much, really. And stealing my money. All right, well, that's fine. Our wild geek appeared. Feed him. I do need some food, chat. But you know what? We'll have to wait for that until later. All right, do we waste time, or do we just fucking go for it, chat? Because I need to figure out how this works again. I hope the stream doesn't crash last time, but I might have to work on that. Yeah, funny thing, chat, things don't change because the last thing I was watching, chat, you know things don't change compared to like you know, last year's because 1 hour of details you may have missed in zombies, specifically Call of Duty, chat. So we are keeping this alive. I still have continued interest in this fucking video game. So. Hey, level 2 Hive Tray. There you go, chat. I appreciate you guys so much. Is that at Makima? Oh, this? I have no idea. I don't know what this is all about, but I don't know. Just skip to another thing. Yeah, I was watching Call of Duty Zombies, and I get there's anime titties somewhere in there. So, listen, chat. I'm not saying I'm invested in such, you know, cultures, but hey, whatever makes you happy, chat. I'm not too concerned about it. Bad taste, then sorry. All right, well, I'm not saying much, chat. I'm not gonna side with anything here, but I'm gonna take off these glasses for now, chat, because this shit's mad dark. So, wait, why am I resub? Because you got gifted a sub, dude. Look at you. I think Grapes was the one that did that. Top 10 Gobi moments. All right, well, the thing is, chat, we're gonna look at this, right? This is the thing. This is the one, right? So for those you know, unaware, just for proof, this is the thing. This is the one. Just so we're not lying, chat. April 13th, 2021 by me. Backwards compatible, all that shit. This is the one, chat. And then, like, of course, for my first run ever, I had to do a a deep Leffen quote because I really fucking I felt this one, dude. This is the one. Look at that. This is the one that I'm like, this is the one I have to save. Wait, that's today. Yo, did you notice that? No, what the fuck? What are we doing here, bro? We should be celebrating this. But yeah, chat, now you can tell like I was feeling some shades. Like when the dopamine subsides, the excitement of winning fades. One thing becomes palpably clear. It is the bitter taste of defeat, the mind-numbing monotony of the grind, and the maddening despair of falling short over and over again that makes winning worth wanting. Like, do you see why this was so good for like a first quote for world record? Do you see why that's a good quote, chat? Because holy shit, that fucking struck me. That struck me. Like when I read that, I'm like, goes hard? Dude, that's perfect. That is a perfect quote. Bro was feeling poetic? Yes. This is what needed to be, this is what needed to be said. This is what I had to do, chat, for this one. But yeah, chat, as you can see, this was a long time ago, 2 years ago at this point. But we're gonna do that. We are going to watch this, chat. This is the thing we're gonna be doing it. My favorite Deep Leffen is the Gamer Goof of the Century one. That is definitely a classic. Dude, Deep Leffen is such a iconic Twitter account. All right, let's not. I'm definitely a Smash Brothers guy. Melee specifically so. I already had my alignment sent. All right, so Bonemer, I appreciate the lurk and the good luck. I hope you enjoy watching what's going on here. This is a 720p 60 frame video. I definitely fucked up with this one. I remember this exactly, that I didn't record and I had to download the VOD for this one. So 720p, that's gonna be cool. I think if I'm not wrong, I have this, right? So I can move this around, but if I'm tired of it, I could do this. All right, yeah, there we go, chat, we're fine. So we're gonna have this set like, I don't know, like up here or something. So that's fine. So yeah, chat, this is before Facecam. This stream is if I got my first world record with Facecam. I could just say that, chat. That's true. This is the, see, as you could tell, this is like when chat existed on screen. While while I was doing speedruns. So you know things are different, chat. You know things are definitely different. All right, but chat, please tell me if the volumes are good, right? Because I don't want to speak over myself per se, but we'll see, chat. If I may play this.
Let's not choke descent again, though.
All right, chat. So how does that sound compared to my voice? Because I don't want it to be confusing, right?
To that hex green. And no, I like it because it's.
All right, chat. Before we keep going, is that good? Is that good volumes right there? It sounds good, but maybe lower. Okay, yeah, I could hear you better than him. God, I'm definitely better than him, chat. All right, let me fix this. All right, let's see. I guess I could just fucking do it like this, right? Hold up. I could use the manual settings like this.
Actually.
All right, so.
Shitty green.
Let's do that. All right, how about that? How about that, chat? Is that good?
I should just butt in.
Do you appreciate what's going on here? Better? All right, there we go. All right, chat. So you're gonna get a glimpse as to what I fucking did for this thing, like way back then. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah. So you're gonna see some weird ass strats, chat. And I think at this point, some of you do know the game a little bit, just to see like why did you do that? All right, you could at least complain why things are the way they are. So this is why we're here, chat. We're gonna figure this out together. All right, so we're gonna do this.
Not choke descent again, though.
Yeah, test our knowledge, chat. See, you're gonna see what it was like when I played this game back 2 years ago and what I had to do specifically.
Actually,
all right, what am I talking about here? I think here specifically, I'm talking about why I have my name colored as shitty green. We're just, like, chat is just talking about like, yeah, you know what happened to that hex green? Yeah, we're just talking about my name color in just many places.
Disgusting green, sick, dude. I want to see it.
All right, just start the run, dude. I want to see some shit.
But I just choked descent.
All right, as you can see, chat, my go-to strat was indeed the Void Drown, as you could see. For the longest time, this is the only trick I wanted to do up until like 6 months ago, chat. So this has been a classic strategy for the longest time for me. It wasn't until 6 months ago that this has changed. My strat now, see, Faye, this is what you are going to be doing one day. Your run's going to look exactly like this. This is just your future at this point. Look at that.
All right,
so of course, chat, you die 4 times, you get the charm. You're going to use this in the next level, and then we're just going to get the hell out of here. Look at that. Oh, you could tell his movement is a little bit more confident than like the first runs, chat. We're going to rewatch that 6 months from now, chat, which is crazy. Oh yeah, look at him go, chat. Look at him fucking
I'm interested.
Running and just having so much faith. No, Ledless Paris can't believe it. That's right, because that was definitely still a thing at that time, and I really just said I don't care. That was definitely a thing way back when, and I just said I don't care about that. I'm on PC now too, getting double points. I don't know about that. Is that true? I don't think you could do that. I think you're cheating, bro. Yo, what up, Kinfy? What's good? How's it going? We're watching some speedrunning, dude.
Phone? All right.
All right, well, there he is.
I was almost not paying attention. I was on my phone. That's my bad.
All right, chat. So let's see how good I was at Void Drown here. Let's see how clean it was, chat. I don't know when the differences start like approaching.
Shit. All right.
Yeah, you can still tell I'm pissed about that. Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
Kind of launch, because it still breaks even.
Oh, look at his confidence, chat. Look at that. Gets the ledge grab. He doesn't even care. He just fucking
like
keeps going.
One that doesn't launch at all, it breaks.
Wow,
even,
second
so
try
I'll
sign.
take
Yeah,
that.
that's a reset for me these days, dude. Look at that. Oh, look at him go, chat. I know exactly all this movement.
Dude,
Shit, look at that.
getting out of ASA.
I still could do that. I'm so proud of that.
Yes, I'm the best, dude. The Void Drownest me.
Yeah, and I had to save in
You see
midair
how
check
many
because we're gonna
runs we
bring that
get
charm
now
back
that
in the
we-
next
we
level.
kinda, like, got the hang of Void
If
Drown?
there's one thing I don't talk about anymore is
Alright,
double
got the
loading.
button, so I had to jump
You know,
off.
because I saved the game there.
All right, because of that, lost me time.
Yeah, double loading in ASA. Yeah,
That's
this.
fine. I
Yeah,
save again.
this is one thing I don't talk about anymore because I don't do it. Yeah, haven't seen that in a while. Yeah, this is like such a classic strat which saved time. This is the reason why Void Drown is like kind of fast. If you don't do that save, like Void Drown kind of is very slow. So you see, I don't have the charm here, and you're gonna see me pull up the Binocu common the next level, and I'm gonna load 2 files. Look at that. So, look at that. One save file here. Load that. Load the other one. You get the charm back. Look at that. And then now without doing anything, you just bring back that charm you lost in the previous level. Look at that.
Say that my gameplay for the past 3
What the
streams
fuck?
have been
Yeah,
pretty
this is
good.
one
I've
strat
had
I
good
don't
runs.
talk about anymore because I just don't do it. Like it's just there's no reason for me to do it anymore.
For that
Also, hi Annie and Mustache Cat. How's it going?
Kind of get caught behind it.
Your menuing's insane. Yeah, I think at this point, I've been playing the game for 6 months, so I do hope my menuing is that good. You know, you get comfortable with knowing where everything is. OMG, the jump over the roof. Yeah, this is like, yeah, this you could tell like this is like before a lot of the strats I do now. Work on dissertation. It's all good, Mustache Cat. I hope you're enjoying the you know, the background of me commentating over this old run. Lamau old cannon setup. I saw that. Yeah, no, this is when I relied on hugging like the corner of the cannon.
I'm welcome now.
What do you mean old setup? Yeah, if you notice in my runs now, I don't do the hug the cannon thing where you go into the corner. I just jump in a certain spot and then I just get out like immediately. It's not really old, just slow. Yeah, it's a very small. It's not even like it's like who cares, right? You don't do cannon, you do all keys. All right, well. Yeah, no, people still do that. People should hug the cannon, but the way that I do it is just easier to jump in, jump out, and I don't have to set up. So that's the way I just do it. I haven't seen it any percent from you in a while. Maybe that will change soon, because we're still doing that. I think we're gonna see a different thing in. We're gonna see something different in World 2, I believe, because Ketis does happen, but I do know there was one specific thing I did, and I forget why I did it. Also, Cross was good. I see, dude. Breaking the record after watching the old record. That'd be so sweet if I just got like sub 32 today. That'd be like the sweetest thing.
I don't want to lose anymore.
2 years of playing the game, and then
no more losing.
and then like I think basically the last milestone of like any percent, like 2 years later. That's fucked up. I'll hug your cannon, flex your arms for us. Myself? I have no arms, chat. Look at that. The lack of mass in these things is astounding, and I'm embarrassed every single day by them, but it's fine. There's no flexing to be had here, is all I'm saying.
All right, infinite time loss. Let's say 5.
All right, but as you can see, chat, my pace is like, you know, it's so green, dude. Simply game harder. God, please tell me how. I'm too scared to do that anymore, dude.
All right, well. Described as drab dark brown, market researchers determined.
All right, people are still talking about colors in chat. Harold, you see Harold in there. Is this when he decided that to change his name to brown? Look at that.
I will admit that that's the case.
He's still talking about colors in chat. Imagine we find World 3 skip, but it was just inconsistent as fish. That means I could do it then. That would be funny though. Racing all the time will do that to you. Only get legs. That is a hold up, chat. Before I just go on this tangent, I will point out that this is different 100%, and I forget why I did this. So you see here, I'm gonna do Ketis. I think we're gonna do this. Check it out.
Lokitus?
Is it here? Yeah. Okay. So as you can tell, chat, I'm going to be double loading again sometime in the future.
Should I just do boost jump?
At some point in the future, I will bring back that charm that I might like that I have in this level.
Perfect boost jump.
So that is fucked up. He's doing it again. See, you could tell that with the way I was running the game, I had backups behind backups just to make sure I don't straight up fucking lose in a good run. Yo, what up, Skunky? How's it going? Hope you're doing good. Colors as in Sonic colors? That's right. Or the colors in chat that they're talking about. Two different things.
I will be here.
What was that fourth try door? Would you take that nowadays? If I was like 0 pace, sure, or like minus or like +2.
Look at me.
Oh fuck! Oh, this thing, chat. This is the fuck. Okay.
To admit.
Do you see how stupid this is, chat? Do you see this? See, I'm so glad that we don't do like I don't do this setup anymore because this setup actually was straight ass. Like you see that?
I get these all the time.
Like you do this, you stop, then you turn around, you could do that again. Then you try it, and then sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes I don't see. I'm so glad that this shit is so much faster. It's so bad. This is the way that people were like kind of taught at the time to do this trick, and I'm so glad it doesn't exist anymore. Look at that. Just look how bad this is. Yeah, the turnaround. Like, see, people thought this was about the spacing. Like, I will tell you right now, chat. Like, I do this. I could have stopped right there, and I would have done it. Like this, I could have just stopped right there and went for it. It would have worked. Like that's how good it is these days. But then people thought, you know, you have to do all this shit for it to work. I'm so glad that this doesn't happen anymore. So. Now it's just straight up just better and just works every time.
No ledge grabs. Oh shit. Alright, that's the worst kind because I almost died.
Look at that. I got ledge grabs there. I wasn't confident enough.
I like this color more than blinding yellow, yeah.
You could tell that there's some things I'm figuring out still like, after a few months of running the game.
It's not annoying, but like it's ugly as sin.
Alright, what's going on here? It's gonna be the same, jumping behind the couch like the old days. And then we're out of there.
As long as it's funny, which makes it good.
Alright, I kind of forget when I do bring back that charm though. That I saved in Ketis. So that's I think that's just straight up a backup just in case I lose a charm somewhere else.
Let's see. Let's get into fish again.
If there's one thing I'll say though, like for people that are just scared constantly of losing their charm, using that double load strat is very good for bringing it back sometimes.
Yeah, I saw someone.
But I'll teach that some other day. Like, that's a different thing. Me, yeah, Faye, maybe I'll teach you that. You know, because if you do it right, you just basically never lose a charm anywhere that you are.
You know, at least
I'm spook all the time. Yeah, maybe I could. Yeah, some people could definitely benefit from like not losing a charm constantly with using that strat. It's not that hard either. It's quite simple. So it's, you know what, I could teach that.
I mean, according to time.
All right, so what's this mugshot looking like, chat? How's this being?
The mainstream colors, as they would say, the mainstream.
I think I went like the suboptimal way of doing this trick, didn't I? Yeah, so I make him shoot twice. I'll do the classic. I hit the smear and then I hit mugshot because look at this shit. This shit's faster. Look at that. Classic.
Yeah, that's the one.
I just need charm on chickens because I suck. Yeah, that's fair. Now, chickens is definitely one of the harder mini games to do. Like without getting hit when you're starting out. Look at that, and I went the old way, chat, or at least the beginner classic way.
Haven't had to do this kind of mugshot in a bit.
Yeah, you can see how bad I am at the game, dude. Just missing every swing.
Motherfucker. This is fine. No, look, I'm alive.
Chat, see, you can see all the mistakes you could make in your runs.
Oh, I ledge grab. That's bad.
And see how good of a time you could still get. You know what I mean, chat? This is why it's important to watch this. What the fuck? I make those mistakes. See, it's fine. You just have to hit your tricks. Like, you just have to know what you're good at. You can make some mistakes and you can still get a good time. Look at that. I think you might have died if you fell there. I would have. You're right, actually.
All right, well, that was...
Oh, that was kind of baller, actually. Hold up. You see that? So, yeah, this is for anyone in chat that's learning the game still. You could see that I missed one mirror. In a normal run, you know, you probably would panic and probably would die, but if you want to stop mugshot from hitting you, all you got to do is just smack him like that before he shoots, right? You see that? Look at that, chat. 1, 2, 3. Missed that mirror. You see how he's about to shoot? I just stopped him from doing so, and I pause. Look at that.
All right, well, that was
That's a classic.
bad.
That's what you do to save that.
All right, well...
So that's some knowledge for you. You're calling me out? I might be.
All right, well...
Does that bother you? I'm offering you information for free? Oh, shit, chat. Before Van Proxy, hold up. We're doing good movement here. You didn't reload? I did, hold up. Yeah, I definitely did. No, I didn't. Okay, because... Okay, so here's the alternative. Here's the alternative, right? If you pause at the right time, hold up. Yeah, if you pause at the right time, which is this, you see how the save icon popped up in the bottom left. It's like the same deal as the Raleigh skip, where if you pause at the right time as he takes damage, you could just leave. So like when you spin the mirror and then like the mirror does damage to him and you pause at the right time, you could just view map out of there. Do these speedrun glitches appear in PS3 or was it patched? This one right here where you just skip mugshot, this is done in PS3 remastered as well. I could have been doing that. Do you want to? I'll teach you anything you want to know, Faye. Don't worry about it. Anything that you see that you want to learn, I'm down to teach because I can still do all this. But yeah, as you can see, I hit it. He took damage and I paused at the right time.
Bad.
And then I'm out.
God damn it.
So no loading the game. You could just leave.
All right, well, at least
it's that kind of hard in the beginning, but not bad if you have save states. So yeah, if you have like good timing and spacing, like I think it's not that bad. I didn't know I was allowed at mugshot.
We still gotta run technically.
the reason the reason why it's hard is because like you have exactly the amount of time it takes to get to the first mirror to do one cycle and then pause. Like you have exactly that much time before he starts cheating you again, which is like at the beginning not going to be the easiest thing. Like you have to do your platforming at least a little bit decently. All right, but chat, this level, I still love the way you like people did this trick like back then before Van Proxy. Cause look at this shit. All you gotta do, dude. All you gotta do.
What else is perfect? Tame Neon.
Oh, look at that. The Tame Neon raid with like at this time, chat. Before things happened.
Skip.
Oh, there's James. What's good, James? All right, but there we go, dude. Look at that. So this is what we used to do before Van Proxy, chat. So you jump off this vine, get on this rock,
dude, in the middle of
position,
run.
jump on this vine, and look at that. You're basically clearing everything. Look at this. I still think this movement is fun. I will be so happy if this is what we still did. And look at that. Then you just collect the mirror, like the candles like this. Look at this. This is such a fun trick to do, chat. This is such a fun trick.
There are some good runs here and there.
DSJ is so much fun. I would absolutely take this. Rue does it so fast, it's insane. Dude, yeah. If this is what you have to do for a run, you have to get better over time. Since since I'm no longer required, I'm kind of like not as good as him, but I still love this trick so much. I would still do this.
Tame Neon with the ray.
Look at that, chat. Just watching it again because this is different. Look at that.
Watch as I hit this.
Impressive. Look at it go. Easier than Van Proxy? I don't know about that.
Another one for the books?
Maybe. I mean, you could teach DSJ like pretty easily these days, I think. It's just execution, which is the thing. No, I think Van Proxy is better though. Like it has to be better. There's less steps. I mean, there is less steps, but like it's just you get used to the process and then like it's easy to pull off. Yeah, Van Proxy's easy. Van Proxy's easier. Yeah, like it's just like that relies way less on execution. It's more of a setup trick, which is easier to deal with than jumping off a rock and like pressing your buttons correctly.
But we're still going to fish.
It's easier to teach DSJ though. I will say that it's a lot easier these days.
Eligible runs for.
But yeah, chat. No, that's one different thing, and this is the route before you did fish first and then layer the beast. So we're going right to left like the classic days, chat.
Of this outcome.
Look at that, starting right to left. Look at Neon in chat. Yeah, what was he doing in that specific day? Minecraft runs. The cycle repeats itself. The snake eats its tail once more.
So that's pretty cool. I just died in birds.
I think that's what he was doing. He was playing Minecraft, I believe, at this time.
The pop-up keeps happening on my.
All right, so I think most of this is going to be about the same. You do fish first? Yeah, in runs these days, I do fish first to get it out of the way. And then I just do the rest of the levels. Also, hi, Binny. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's just more so like, it's like slightly faster. In some weird way, but it's nothing you worry about. Is doing fish slower? I think it's like slightly faster because
how's it going, buddy? It's been a bit.
Yeah, like I don't how do I say this? Because in these days, chat, like when I jump off this corner here, I pause at the right time. Like let's say around I pause like right there. And then if you notice there's some weird menuing going on where I could just exit level before hitting the key, but during the loadout into the map, like the key gets hit between that. Like that's what I think that's the only reason why fish first then this is faster. but not by much. Like I just do it specifically because like it's just slightly faster. But yeah, as you can tell, we're gonna do this normally. Like we're just gonna exit, hit the key, and then it's out.
Goldine. All right, I got 2 seconds.
All right, so chat, what was this fish skip like? Because now we're going to fish. Let's see how that was.
Seconds.
I could do that,
2
Faye. You could do
seconds
anything.
for
I think I
150
believe
fish skip.
that.
Here we go.
All right, so let's see what this fish was like. I actually have no idea.
All right. Yes, a golden
Fish. Yeah,
Fish
chat. It's a little bit of fish
All
activities.
right,
You know how it is,
here we
chat.
go. Fish skip. Fish skip. Fish skip.
Ah.
Fish skip. Fish skip. Fish skip.
Oh, hi,
fish
Swampy.
skip.
How are you
Here we
doing,
go.
Swampy?
Here we
Ooh,
go.
it's they.
Hey, leg, leg.
Oh, fucking peanut butter jelly time. Look at that, chat. I got the classics on lock. Hey, throwback to my my old setup for fish skip, where the camera was this far to the right. Look at that, chat. Such an old classic setup. My camera is like so far to the left these days, but you know that's just the old ways, chat. Look at that.
Dude, he's going.
How much time did it take? Let's see. 147. Not bad. Good for runs today, chat. Just popping in to say hi. Got turned early. It's all good, Swampy. I'm glad that you've returned to us. I'm glad that you are here with us today. I love you forever. You know, Guffy, I've always loved you, and I never would have stopped regardless. Thank you for the water, Swampy. Okay, I leave now. It's all good, Swampy. I hope you return to us soon. We miss you.
Alright, that's
Pogs in the chat. All right, well, so now we're doing this, chat. Now we're doing a grave undertaking.
It's easy, right?
When did I lose a charm, actually? Hold up. When did I lose the charm?
Easy.
I kind of forget.
All right, let's do this.
When did I take damage? What the fuck? When was that? Because I had a... No, I lost it. No, I lost it in Mugshot. Okay, I kind of forgot because usually at this point I have a gold charm, so I kind of got fucked up. Did you center the cam for the tree branch? I took this out. Like I even do it these days, but it's faster. Like you could just see me like lining up for the camera like at this part. Look at that. Like you see how you could kind of see how like I center the camera like when for the branch here, just like that fast. Like look at that. Then I just go for it. Yeah, chat. And then I went the old way, which is the way I teach people now.
All right, so let's just.
All you got to do is follow the tree branches, chat. Look at that.
Like a good speed.
Then jump off at the 3rd tree, and then you're out. Look at that. Incredible.
Like a PB run where I didn't die yet, so I'm still looking for the survival run.
Oh yeah, chat. This is you could tell that like fish skip really fucking saved the run for me a lot because here at this point I'm still talking about not dying in my speed runs. you could tell how hard carried I was in fish skip because at this time like world record just did not have fish skip. And I'm still talking about I just need to not die in my speedruns. Like I'm still talking about that. you could tell I got hard carried by fish skip.
All right, well, see, I lost the time randomly, and then like with that.
All right, so what's this chickens like? Because these days, chat, my average chickens, I want it to be around 42 remaining.
A head pace.
I think about the autosave skip. I do remember that. It doesn't matter on original. Yeah, you're right. I only do the grave the harder way because I like it better. Yeah, it's a good way. Like I think like with what I found out, it could be made like easier, like with dealing with the ghost at the end.
Let's see if I do not destroy myself here.
All right, so chat, what we're looking for is these days we want at least like a 40 or a 42 like time remaining on the bottom left. So let's see what this is all about. I have no idea how well I do these mini games. The other way is harder to get a feel for, but once you know how to do it, it'll work every time. Yeah, like the only issue really is the ghost at the end that will kill you if you're not careful. That's like the only thing I hate about going that way, but should be fine.
Missed 2 chickens. All right, let's do this.
So it looks like I'm on average for 40 right now, chat. So far this is about what I expect for these days.
But you know, I can afford to do this now.
But you can see how shaky I am, chat. I didn't know enough of the strategies. Oh shit, I knew the bomb strat. Look at that, just hug the wall. So they don't kill you? What the fuck? Hi Mac, welcome to the stream. I'm watching my first world record ever. That one time I had the 34. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Mac. I saw the news today. Oh, see that, chat? Look at that. Suboptimal. 37 remaining at this point. Oof. 36 would not take that these days. I would be pissed. I would be pissed if I had that in a run today. Like, that would be bad. There's just no way. Wow, really? Yeah, like these days, chat, like what I consider to be good is like a 40. 40 or above. I'm observing the fuck out of chickens now. So that's like my personal thing. I think like one of my past runs, I got like a fucking 48. Like you could see how well you do chickens if you're not panicking and you know where you're moving. But 36, like bro, you take those like for most people, right? But for me, like if it's under a 40, like I kind of hate it. I think in my last PB it was a 38 or something like that, which is why I need to really get down on chickens to improve my time a little bit. Fuck, I'll take a 30. That's what I'm saying, chat, bro. This is the way it changes, chat. This is how I'm feeling about the speedrun. Also, Bailiff is here. I dare you to speedrun this game sometime. That's just scary. Stop.
So that's not bad.
All right, but that was like a 36, right? Like that's pretty good for the day.
Try to get like at least like a few seconds here.
All right, so nothing different about this, right?
Of course, and then Ms. Ruby, I could get 10 seconds of there.
I don't believe this is anything different.
And it's Van Proxy World 4 skip. You get 20 seconds of there.
Oh yeah, Van Proxy is gonna be different. It's gonna be the classic way,
10
chat.
seconds in Burning Rubber. So just in case you guys are doing math out there, looking kind of sick, kind of
Yeah,
nice,
yeah.
kinda
I'm not even
nice.
talking about the pace. 1.5 behind.
So
Already
just in
carried by
case, right,
Fishkip,
those
chat.
are the levels
Hi,
I'm
chat. Sorry, I've
looking
been
for
watching
time
this as it is similar to what I'll be doing.
Ms. Ruby for 10 seconds about.
Oh, brother. But yeah,
World
this is
4
fun,
skip,
chat. I'm
20
enjoying
seconds.
going back in the history of the video game, chat.
And Burning
I guess
Rubber,
Van Proxy exists at this
like
point.
10
Not the
something like
pause
that.
one. It's like
Bet,
the
I
I think the
guess.
old way, yeah.
So I just don't want to mess
Like
up
the
the
only
second.
way
That's
that we
that's
did it back
let's
then.
just not do that. That's not hot.
Yeah, see, chat. I still did the strat where you just locate the mask and then you drive forward. Look at that.
Fastly, though,
I was
so,
ahead of the curve, so far
gotta
back.
watch the calm gold for that. For this
I was
one.
so ahead of the curve. I just putting in like these like little
'Cause,
mini
I'm
strats to
struggling
just
a
make
little
things
bit
easier.
fastly.
Yeah, my mind is gonna be the out of bounds route. Yeah, it's gonna be the I don't think like I was around like after that was discovered. So
All right,
this
looking
level
good so
will
far.
ruin me. Yeah, because Faye Lyons decided to change her controls and not to adapt.
Neil, you learn with the energy.
She did not want to change. She wanted the game to change for her. That's
Ooh, some
different, chat.
Sonic Unleashed. Love this one.
It's not my fault I
Give me
can't
some
play. All right,
energy
well,
as well.
I'm not gonna say
Speed,
more.
dude.
But you made a decision way early on that impacted your career.
All right, let's not risk it and go.
I don't think the
close,
full
'cause,
launch was done in
potentially super
RTA.
down, which is
I'm
worse
just
than
nerfed,
normal
okay?
dying.
Because you're too strong, Faye. I get it. Sometimes you have to literally nerf yourself. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I
Let's
I
see what's
take
up
damage on
I wanna-
purpose
I
here,
wanna make
right?
sure if,
I'm pretty
this is
sure.
good. Let's do that. Let's do this.
Yeah, so like this is like I do this still now, but for different reasons. I think I did this because I was not confident, and I knew I could bring a charm back if I wanted to.
Hey, that's fine actually. I'll take that.
Like I do it for different reasons now. Like for like
Alright, does this
the reason
say
I take
time?
damage these days is more for it's because it's optimal if I take damage in this level twice. But here it's because I wasn't confident. Like here is because like I knew I couldn't do this fast enough, so I just took damage anyways, and I could bring a charm back. Is having different controls valid? Yeah, it is. It's just I mean it's just slower for you, right? Like for you to change your controls or anything during a run. Like it's just however you want to play the game. Like is valid. Different controls. How like she instead of like having inverted controls for the game, she has it like normal controls. So left is right, like point left it turns left, not like the other way around. So I think that's the only thing. And she plays an emulator, right? So like it's gonna be fine. Like it's just gonna lose you time if you want to switch your controls, right? Yeah, different mapping. She's talking about having different mapping controls. At least like switching like the directions of like the analog sticks. All right.
How many seconds?
I was part of this community then. I think you were, Mac. Before we
were
were friends. Can you not switch an emulator? You could. It's just that Faye was used to using different controls than normal controls.
So, all right, now I'm a few seconds ahead. Look at that. All right, let's not mess up descent, please, because it didn't go well last time.
All right, so let's see, chat. What was this like? Did I go the
Ooh, the single hit.
do I do what I do now or something insanely different? Check this out, chat. Before I did the run strat, I actually on purpose grabbed the bone and I did this. See, chat. You see how different that is than what I do now? Look at that. Yeah, I do this way where I just grab the bone and then I just go for it.
All right, I'm gonna do the safe strat.
Look at that.
Because no.
That is, I guess, someone could still learn that
The guard is gonna come
and do
with
it,
me
but
anyways.
I just like I find it now easier to do like
So
run,
let's
like
be
just
safe
jumping
about
off
this one.
and
There's no use in
grabbing the
trying to rush
bone like
this
the way I
part.
do now.
All right, Ms. Ruby. I lost like a few.
I don't
seconds
like
there,
it. Yeah,
but
it's
felt like
definitely
soon.
something different, chat. I hate that way. Hey, look, chat. The reason why I think that's good for me specifically is because if I do fuck up bone jump, I could still recover using that way. Oh, I did this a few times setup list last night. See, Nick, you're getting there, dude. It's happening. No, but see, chat, like, bro, like if I fuck up. Miggle. Fucking hit it first try, chat. Look at that. Hey, fucking shout out to Miggle with a new sound, chat. He's the only person with two sounds in chat when he talks. Rashido. Yeah, good song, dude. Yeah, we're watching our first world record, dude, because it's the anniversary. 2 years, bro. I say turn it up. We will see about that. But yeah, chat, if I fuck up a bone jump, I could just resort to this strat. This is fine. Like, I find it a plus that I learned it this way. Because I could still save it if I do that way.
The guard is gonna come look at me anyways.
Alright, so yeah, we do this trick, it's fine.
Right, let's be safe about
no
this.
worried. No, not worries, dude. What's the difference between both bone jumps? I don't know. Like, I guess if you're doing it like that way that I did in this run, like it's probably easier to die. But like you could go whenever you want.
Right, 2 seconds, that's not bad. Yeah, that was solid. You know,
but I'd say like learning it the way that I do now is like fine.
I would like that. That's not bad. 2 seconds, not that bad.
I mean, it's really whatever feels comfortable to you. Like I really do. If you feel good with something, just do it the way that you want to. That's what I always say. Like because people, like James said, people would just tell me to not to do that, but I just was good at it anyways, so I just kept doing it. It's just preference. Yeah, just do whatever you want to do. That's the whole thing. The whole cane jumping isn't easy for me. I think, you know what, it's gonna be, I think you're gonna be fine. You know what, I think over time, the more that, you know, that you test things out, I think it's gonna work. I have faith. I've taught people, taught things to people like this often, and I think it happens.
It's like because of Van Proxy, right? You never know with Van Proxy.
Faith, you know what, we make this joke constantly, and I think it's funny again. I didn't like it before, but now I think it's funny. I'm definitely doing the easy back and cane jump for a while. That's fine.
All right.
Hey, whatever. Look, the faster you get through a level, the better. You don't have to stick with one strat if you don't want to. What the fuck? You don't like me puns? Now I love you puns, dude. I came back around on them. I think they're better now over like months.
All right, let's see.
I do temporary choose different from literally everyone else, but I don't think it's slower and it feels better. See, that's what matters, dude. Just like do it the way you want to. As long as you feel comfortable with something, isn't that the most important thing, chat, of a speedrun?
Yeah, that one's a
person named Puns. Yeah, where's Puns in chat? I want to kiss them. I love them. All right, so yeah, as you can see, chat, I didn't even do my current movement until like what, like last year. So yeah, this is what it was back then. This is just the only way at the time.
Do this and be safe about it.
I think you should always practice harder strats that you want to implement way before you want to do it in runs, though. So when you actually feel like implementing it, it's easy. Yeah, the way that I did it in my runs is I definitely, I just took the route of I'm just going to do what I want to do, try to get good at that, and then like I'll start implementing other stuff once I have the basics down, right? Because however you learn the game, like it doesn't matter, like as long as you get to where you want to be. But the way that I did it is I chose a few select strats that I wanted to do constantly. For example, ASA, I did Void Run. And I just became so good at that, like anything else was just fine. Like I could just pivot if I needed to. Because at that point, like if I just stay with those same strats for a long time, like my basics, my fundamentals are gonna be that much better when I do intend to switch. Like just really be good at what you want to do, and then just you can decide if you want to change later. That's what I did. That's how I learn games, I think. Just stick to one thing and see if you're good at it.
It's still pace, right?
No matter how hard or easy it is, just try to be good at it.
I was actually mashing X for some reason.
Yeah, I want to just fail less. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Bro, that's what I was going for. I just wanted to get past levels, and if I learned a harder trick and I found it was like something I could do, I just went for that instead. Just learn the things that you find are easy or comfortable to do.
Ooh.
And then if you want to move up from there, then you know you have the basics down. I can't even do that. All right, well.
Yeah, Dieter's the homie.
I'm not gonna say anything about you, Faye, but I know you're doing your best.
If we're being honest. Too kind.
We'll get down to playing the game again sometime. It's okay. I learned the game, and then I think I just looked at your 32s and immediately tried to do everything in that run. I know, yeah, Sinnoh was here earlier, chat, and he basically, I think, did the same thing. And he actually was like getting like the strats down. So whatever, I think like just any way to learn this game is not wrong. I think.
So if we're like
I left out the pause stacking eventually, though. Yeah, I think running the game without the pause stacking is just fine. Like, you don't really gain that much time from it. Bro, that chicken did a backflip. That's like the second time this month someone's mentioned that. Is that like iconic enough to mention? The chicken's doing backflips in this game. But yeah, like yes, just I don't know, learn the game however you want, and then it's not wrong. It's because that chicken is gnarly. I don't know. Do we have a GIF of that? Do we have an emote? Because we could use that. That'd be fine, I guess.
All right, let's not mess this up.
All right, how do I do this again? Oh, yes. Oh, this was the you see that, chat? Oh, I remember this. Okay, this is like the pre-evolution of what it is now, chat. Look, because what I was told, chat. What I was told, chat, is this is what I do now, except with the added addition. I just turn around. Look at that. So this is exactly what I do now. But like what Snuggle said is that you could do this without running and anything, right? And you can just turn around, and when you swing and do the load thing, it just auto hits backwards like that. And I don't know why I just went with it, but like you could just do this without turning around. Like, you could tell I was just basically following directions, chat. I was just following directions. I was being told something by Snugs, and I went with it. I've never been able to do this consistently. Oh, I find this a lot easier. And better to teach the people. And now you make the directions. Now I tell people what to fucking do, chat. And I think that's good. Back to Ruby, the disrespect. That means I'm fucking too confident in my gameplay, chat. I'm confident in my speed, you know. But yeah, no, like really the strat here is just you could just stand in front of her, like, and not do anything. Pause, and once you hit X, you just smash square, like, almost immediately. I feel like it's probably a little faster, so I'd like to get it down immediately. Yeah, really all you have to worry about this is just like you just stand in front of Ruby, you pause, and then like really after you press X, you just switch to mashing like square. Like it really is just that. Like you don't have to do any extra movements like at all, which I think is better. Like it's more confusing if you just run behind the back. Like I think that's just placebo that it works that way.
Do this correctly, please.
It's really I think it's the exact same thing. It's just placebo. You don't have to do those extra movements.
That would suck.
All right, so let's see how APA was, chat. Did I do the classic launch? I'm pretty sure I did. Look, I did this setup. Yeah, then you slide in the corner. This trick I hated so much. Let's see if I get it first try. And I got it first try. There we go.
Have it your way.
Oh! Yes, cross with the primal sub. Look at that, 32 months. One of my longest friends in Twitch and in real life. Not really Discord, but sure. He's my friend. Save the frames or save the James. Chat, that's a poll for you one day. Would you rather save the James or the frames? There we go.
All right.
It's okay, Nick. It only gets worse from here. Yeah, this is the easier version of APA. So.
Movement and foreground pandas, then we're looking.
But yeah, this is what it is.
Lead.
I think save the James. I'm not sure about that. We're gonna have to talk to the government about this one. Haha, I'm in danger.
Are you still playing Clone Hero G? Actually, I've been.
It's okay. I'm gonna teach everyone the ways we do these levels, and it's gonna be fine, chat.
In case you were not aware.
But this is after that launch, chat, like it gets so much easier. Like this is just walking through the level.
I'm done with any percent more or less.
Hey, and you can jump up this wall and hit this firework, and then it's good. Thanks, Teacher Gig. It's all good, Student Faye. I will do my best to teach.
Good old-fashioned song requests.
All right, as you can tell, chat, there's like about 12 minutes left of the run, so we're almost done. All right, nice classic super jumping. And I do believe this is I saved in World 2 and I could have just actually no. We don't do the charm thing here, right? No, so I didn't lose the charm here, right? So like yeah, there was a reason why I brought the charm back all the way back in World 2. Remember when I did that save in Ketis? Like this is where I bring it back.
Ooh, I've noticed. I just haven't
I think this is where I bring it back, right? Yeah, I have no charm. Then I'm gonna
That's not worries.
Pause stack, you know, behind the Binocucom. And then I'm gonna load you see that? I'm gonna load the same file and then Rocky Start where I saved my first charm. Look at that.
I'm done with any percent. I'll just.
Dude, I was way ahead of the curve when using these strats. Actually,
let's see if I do a decent move.
This is actually cool seeing you know what you're talking about here. Talking about this, I don't know. It's too fast for me, lol. It's not too bad. Really, what it is you could see it here.
I'll just.
You pause. Hold up. Yep, you pause right before the Binocucom fully reaches like Sly's eyes. You see that? Like you see how that works? So like before it brings it up to his eyes, you pause it the first time. Look at that. You do that. Then the pause is hidden behind the Binocucom, if I may go back again. Then you pause again over the same Binocucom. Now you have two pause menus on top of each other. You can go way slower than he does here. Yeah, no, this is not. I think now this is not too bad. Just like you press R1, then you pause. Like that. R1 pause, pause again, and then. then you just load those two files. There's more to it than that, but over time, like the muscle memory, like it really carries.
Let's see if I do.
I mean, I know the pause second, just direction salad, instruction soup, spaghetti, salad, cereal. 9 p.m. Yes, that's it. All right, exactly. Okay, we're on the same page now. Meat love. Stir fry, curry. Shabu. That. All right, let's do this now. What happened here? Oh, chat. Oh, this is the way I teach people these days. Look at that. Dude, that's sweet, cool movement. But yeah, chat. Like, it's cool. It is cool. Like Nick said, I could just talk through all of this, and I know what I'm doing, and I know like the reasons behind it. So yeah, that's like I think that's like the last different thing that I did. Like bringing back that charm all the way back in World 2. Yeah, 14 seconds ahead at this point, which is so cool. Our World 4 skip the classic chat. You can see how it's done. Look at that. Jump off and then clip. Wait till the mountain is done, you know, being shown in the background, then you press X and you're out. Look at that. He was so confident way back when, chat. Look at that.
A little bit like this.
He was so confident.
All right, let's get 4 for Grim Pandas. I've been practicing.
Oh yeah, way before like I was very consistent at Grim Pandas, so it was still guessing whether or not I could do it.
Super clean World 4 movement. Yeah, that was sick. Yeah.
Oh, even in people, even Harold in chat knew it was good. Look at that, super clean World 4 movement, chat. What panda? Yeah, the trick you're gonna see it here, where you jump off of you know, Panda King's belly to keep smacking him. That's called Grim Pandas because I guess what was their name again? Something Grimoire. I think they found out you could do this.
Panda King
and we just ended up. I guess people just called it Grim Pandas because of that. So.
Because all that matters.
It's just named after the person that found it. For me to be like. I did Panda perfectly last night, by the way. No load states. Oh, I'm so excited for you, dude. See, because so the thing, chat. The thing about this the strat here is the advice was you mash the X button. You know, through the attack, so you get the jumps. So we're gonna see it here, right? I don't even know if if I did it 4 times, but the strat here was when you do this jump way back then, you get the 10 hits, right? And then like you do this, and then you mash X like at some point throughout this like jumping, which I realize now that is such a bad strategy, because you're just basically randomizing like when you get it, like when you just mash the button.
All right, the goal is achieved.
So far it's 3 for 4. And now is 4 for 4. Look at that. Yeah, but you basically have to time the mash anyways, so. I think what people just did, they just mashed after like the jump. Like, they did this, and then they just started mashing like not even halfway down. So it was basically like just randomizing when you get the jump. But I just found out like when you just time it, like it's so much easier. Like when you know when to press X. Like for me, I just figured out, oh, you just press X once and then you're just doing it every time now.
Goal is achieved. Let's see if we get extra credit.
I hate mashing strats so much in games. I just decided to do it once. Though while I was doing it, you had to time the mash anyways. When's the last time you assisted in a run? In a run? Oh fuck, I don't even know actually.
Boys, here we go. All right, you see that current.
All right, but yeah, that's World 4. We're heading into World 5. I don't know if we made any grave mistakes here. Like not for the time. I don't know if there was any grave mistakes. All right. Aside from like slow slugs or something like that.
Time to focus up. All right, no.
What's the pace here looking like? 34, 39. What was the record at the time? I think it was like 34, 44. Can I check? Where the fuck is it? What was the record at the time? So if I do this, hey, look, I'm live now, and these are my records, chat, and that's my thumbnail for my last video. Where the fuck is it? Fucking do this. All right, so the way to check this out, chat, we do this, and I think obsolete runs are shown. So we do this. Show me the video. Oh fuck! Look at this. All right, so it was this, right? 34:43. That was the time. That was the time to beat. 34:43. That was it. That was what I had to beat. And currently my pace in this run is 34:39. That I was cutting it so close with this run. I was cutting it so close because at 34 seconds ahead here, and then but the pace was this. This is how close it was. And what was the time? 34:37. So I was like actually within like the spot I had to be to beat this. Like so, right. I was so close to losing it.
Just gotta focus. Just gotta make sure I don't lose time in.
What was it? Yeah, the time ended up being a 34:37.
We got this.
And this is like, I just keep this pace the whole run, basically.
Bunny with the energy
Even
as
improve it a
well.
little bit. But then you won. I did win, chat.
All right, no deaths
Just
here,
so we're
please.
clear, chat, I
If
did
if
win.
I die here, it's kind
In
of
case you
over,
guys
but
didn't want
what?
spoilers, we're
It's
getting
a run.
spoilers anyways. I did win. Winner. That's
Look
me,
at that, I'm
chat.
getting world record of runs
Is
per
Megalovania
stream.
playing?
Actually sick.
Yes, actually, and I don't do that anymore because I realize it gets claimed on YouTube, so I stopped playing it. So I think this video got claimed because of Megalovania, so I just stopped playing it on stream altogether.
Add a cooldown to that, 'cause,
It's
I
perfect
want-
because
I
it's
want every
Homestuck Day
time
anyways. You're
it's
right. I did
be
see you
shown.
talking about that in your server.
Oh shit. Fuck.
And I know nothing about Homestuck, but I know Undertale, so that's good.
Oh, dude,
This song makes your videos die. It does. It does, and I don't play it anymore for that reason.
Nearly lived by a hair.
Alright, you could definitely tell I don't do the
Oh my God,
strats that I do now
alright,
in
well,
this
that
level.
was,
You can see how like I just
a
try to
little
aim for every bird when I don't do that
suspicious,
anymore.
if you asked me personally.
They use the same song?
Almost
Oh, you're
fully.
right, actually. They do, actually. You're right. There's like 3 versions of that song now. Or something. Or more. Because there's the Earthbound version that was modified. Then there's the Homestuck version? And then there's the actual Undertale version. I remember that. See, I know my trivia. See, I liked Undertale that much. I know trivia. Yes, correct. See, there you go. I know things.
So I don't say that.
I
He's
know
a
things,
good friend of mine.
Lions. So snart. Yeah, I do be
Oh, boy,
snarting and
yo,
sharting sometimes, chat.
Thank God I turned my camera just to make extra.
I only played a
sure
couple
that I
hours
saw
of
that.
Undertale. Need to finish it. It's a damn good game. Damn good game. Like even to this day. Oh, beautiful game. Would love to do it again. Sharding? I didn't say that. So, yeah. What do we do here? Did I panic here? I think this was around the time where you did panic around this level anyway. So, look at that. I'm aiming for every bird and not really sticking to one spot as opposed to what I do now. Look at that.
For this, so
Wait, did I just say it?
it should not be too bad. But let's see.
Wait, I think at this point, like, I think I figured out the strat. This is like around the time where I figured it out.
Final one.
Look at that.
I think I got a strat for this, so it should not be too.
I think I had a strat for this. So I think it was around this time. I figured it out, like at least a little bit. You could see it. The strat for these levels is you just stick with one spot and you just hover over it.
Yeah,
Look at that. You see that, chat? You could see the infancy, the birth of that strat right here. Like
One right there,
I'm
and-
shooting for like a little bit.
cleaned.
Look at Paul's message. Why are people having troubles with these levels nowadays? Never used to see that sort of thing, right? Even Paul came out of just the woodwork just to say, why are people struggling with this level? see, Chad, that is a live reaction as to how everyone was so scared of this level. This level used to be so bad for everyone back in the day. He made brain neurons on stream. I created the neurons for live reaction, chat. But I promise, chat, the way that I do it now, like it's not you're not
People
gonna
having
fuck it up
troubles
really.
with this level nowadays.
Like
Never
you
used to
just
see that
stick
sort
with
of
one
thing.
spot and then you just don't panic too much and then you're good.
Yeah, it's just a nerves thing, and then like once you see one coming at you, like you start to panic, right? And then like you miss another one, you see two, and then like, oh shit, it's over.
Yeah.
All right, let's get.
You
let's
see
see if I
two
can
birds come
squeeze
at you, he's
some
like, oh
content
fuck,
out of
I'm
this one.
basically dead. All right, let's see what the slugs is like, chat. It's hard for me to time it these days, but you see this like, you know, this like orange number here for anyone that doesn't know. This is the segment time, right? So like this is the time it takes to complete the current segment. I actually look at this and I don't know what a good segment time is, but when I hit the last computer, I want it to be as like in the low 120s as possible these days because I constantly get like 130s, which means I lost a bit of time for no reason. Slugma nuts time. That's why it's called that. Slugma lol. Look at that. That's why I was named that, chat, because you get it. You guys are comedians. You guys don't need explanation. All right, so I'm covering the number, but you know it's like they're at 5 right now, so chat, that's fine. Like we're not worried about the slugs. Wow, that Splate name is old because it's funny and timeless. Dude, the Slugma jokes are just constantly here. We don't forget them.
Oh shit! All right, bad movement. All right, I will admit, not my finest.
Yeah, I'm
movement
still
there,
pretty
but
bad at this minigame anyways, but
squeezing by just
I'm gonna
barely.
use it. It's okay. Yeah, this is where
I'll do
you have to
this just
decide
to
your
make sure I
own
got
split names
space.
now. And then Womps. One of them has to be. It kind of has to be Mario themed at some point. Yeah, after Mario 64. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, I remember that conversation.
All right, I'm just.
All right, so chat. Let's see. So I'm looking at this timer, and I think the closer it is to 120, the better. If I get under it, hell yeah, that's good. Man, this Womps, yeah. No, Womps is ASA. See, no, yeah, Womps is ASA.
I'm glad I got that one
Because it
that
does
was,
make a lot of
way out
sense.
my way, so I'm glad I just.
Oh yeah,
just
Abby got a gifted sub from
after
Faye
that.
Lions. There she is, chat. Hi, Abby. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Let's get this one.
121.
All right.
Like I would take that in a real run these days, chat. That's
It's gonna
good.
take me a bit to get to the door, but I think I do save some time here.
So yeah, like as you
At least
saw,
a
you know,
little bit.
I think what I look for is like the
Alright,
closer it is to
Bentley,
130, I'm
let's do
doing really
this.
bad.
I think
I'm doing really bad.
or my altered method, I should say. It's not that much new, but let's see if I could get some time here. Ooh, look at that. Oh, door. Door's
Old
right
Bentley
there,
skip
please.
time. Is this the way that I just
Hey, look
do
at
it
that
still?
time. All right. I got
Oh
this.
yeah, no, no, no,
Let's see.
no, no. Okay, so chat. So the thing about this run, right?
All right.
It was after this point where I realized, okay, so now that I have world record, I'm gonna do good movement, right? I'm just gonna stop being safe about shit. This is, I think, after this record is when I
Let's skip, let's do
decided
this.
all the good movement that people are not doing. I'm just gonna
pressure, I
try to
got
do them
this.
now. So you're gonna
Dude,
see
this is
here.
practice, really.
I'm
Look at
gonna
this.
go
Hold on.
the safe
Hold on, I've
way.
been known to do so.
I'm gonna go the
Some
long,
speedrunning, by
like the
way.
safer extended way. Oh, look at that. You see that, chat? Like
Oh, that was a little
like
bit too early.
immediately after I did this run, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go down the middle now because no one really does that in runs.
On the turret. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Ooh.
The first try, dude.
Look at
he's
that
right.
chat. He's so good.
Oh, this is
He's
looking
so good,
substantially
chat.
real.
Holy shit.
All right, look at this.
My God, look at him go,
Temp truce,
chat.
Here we go, going in.
All right, we're basically reaching the end of the game here, chat. It's gonna be temp truce and then
All right,
the other
let's
levels,
get
chat. You know
the,
what's good.
let's
You know
just
what's
make
good.
Sure we don't.
He's nervous.
The soft lock. That's the last thing I need.
Oh yeah, chat. Other thing. You heard me say it.
You get the soft lock. That's
There's a soft lock in this level, in case you guys didn't know that. Imagine how fast your heart was beating. Oh, absolutely. I tried so hard to actually not let it win over me, because I knew if any, like, I could have just fucked this up and then it's over, right? I never soft locked in this level. You kind of don't if you know
last thing I
how
need.
fast you're shooting and where to shoot at. But let's see here. Let me see if I can actually
Alright,
point
let's
it
see.
out if it
All
works.
I'm looking for is the prevent the soft lock.
All right, so at this point, chat, right? No, I think it's after this.
All right. Oh,
So
all right,
this
here we
point
go.
right here, you see this right
is
here, right?
like the one-
You see how slide jumps here, right? You see how slide like jumps right here. If you let the
Let's see if I
slug go
can
out far
snipe
enough,
this dude.
you could see that slide's running backwards there. You see that?
All right. Oh, all right. Here we go.
When the
This
slug
is
comes out of
one
like this
that's
hole
going
right
down.
here,
Let's see if I can
he
snipe
runs
this dude.
backwards and he ends up like kind of like jumping inside this tunnel here. And on some occasions, if you're unlucky, when you kill the slug and he tries to run forward again, he actually gets stuck like inside the tunnel and like while running, which makes it so he doesn't progress, and then like like it's over. So that's why, chat. Yeah, like a pleb. Yeah, he just like you don't see it here, but he would like if he gets further enough, he jumps in that corner, and then like he tries to run forward sometimes, but he gets stuck like inside like the ledge here or like the little corner here.
No soft lock today. All right.
Yeah, there you go. So I talk about it
All
there.
right, we got
So that's why you see me in my current runs. I like
this dude.
I immediately start shooting this guy and kill him so fast. That way he doesn't run far back enough to actually get inside the hole here.
No soft lock today. All right.
So that's why I'm teaching you guys the way that I'm doing it now. Like you just shoot as fast as you can inside that hole.
So let's see if I could survive that.
And then
one.
he just doesn't make it far enough, so you don't have to worry about the soft lock.
All right, here we go. All right, this level's complete.
All right, and then this
by
level's
my
over.
Standards.
I've killed him really slowly many times, but never soft
All right.
locked. Maybe I'm
check
just
it out,
lucky. It's
all
very
good.
lucky.
Not the first time I've been in this situation.
I mean,
so,
well, it's
like,
it's
I
more
gotta
it's
get
yeah,
used
like
to
it's
it.
just like
If
it's
it
it's
fails,
not
it
common.
fails.
I'm not gonna say like it's common.
If I
It
do
will
it
just
once, I can
happen
do it
sometimes.
again.
It's very good that you haven't gotten it yet. But that's the way I like it, just to avoid all that, and it's even
I
faster
gotta make
anyway.
sure
So
I remember
I just
the-
shoot as
the
fast
way
as I
to do
can
this.
inside that hole, and it's over.
Oh, split.
So I don't have to worry about it. Having soft lock casually, so that's
Alright.
good. See, there we go. See, it doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, it's very fucking disastrous.
All right, just one jump.
All right, so what do I do here? Do I just go the left or the right? I go the left. All right, so I do this strat then.
multiple times in practice.
Cockwork time. That's penis. If you didn't know, chat. But yeah, no, this is yeah, this is just gonna be classic. Look at that. I'm gonna double jump here, ledge grab, do this. So this is kind of good. Look at that.
All right, just got to do some decent movement.
Yo, is that
here.
the
I don't-
fucking
if I-
geek,
if
man?
I
You want
take time
Teku?
to
What's
be
good?
safe,
We're
that's
watching
fine.
some old speedruns, dude. Yeah, no, you can tell I had this shit down since like,
Ooh,
you know,
almost-
way back
he
when.
almost goes into the
Ledge grab
electricity.
lol. Yeah, these
Don't do
days, chat, I
that.
just
All right,
fucking
let's do
jump
this.
and then I just go for it. He's nervous for the world record pace. You can tell that I'm back. It's
Oh,
like
boy.
I'm very
Alright, this is
excited
the
and nervous
one.
because I know if I
Shit,
fuck it
alright,
up, I
let's
could
do
just
this,
run it
alright.
back, right? Because the context chat is like it's going to be fish skip chat. It's going to be fish skip. Fish skip carried me so hard in this run that like I knew if I fucked it up, I could do this again probably. Hi Riot, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing good. There she is, chat. Yeah, hi. Yeah, just in case you didn't know, Chad, that's Riot's entrance sound. So she chose that, not me. FBI, open up! Yeah, there you go, chat. But yeah, like I said, chat. If I fuck up this run like at this time, I know I was gonna get it eventually because of fish skip.
Clockwork jump. What could happen?
I need to find an awful entrance sounds. Yeah, when you get 100k points, Faye, then you know what? You could have it whatever you want to be.
I'll just get the next one.
I just want to say.
All right, just one jump to end the run.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this is the.
All right. Well, anyways, chat. Yeah, this is the final part, chat. Final pace is good. Yeah, look at that. Current pace 34.37. This is what it ended up being. I just want to say Sag. All right. Well, that's fine, I guess.
Interesting.
I'll let you at least. That's all right. Don't worry about it.
All right. You know, let's slip into something more comfortable.
Incredible.
All right.
Tuning in right before bed, gonna lurk all night. I have a vending event this weekend. Ooh, right. I hope you succeed and do well and have a good time. I was gonna say something, then he moved on.
Am I subbed or what is this?
Well, you should have said it faster, bro. I'm sorry.
All right. I've done clockwork jump multiple
Oh yeah,
times.
chat. In case you didn't know,
But if I do fail
look.
this
So
is...
chat. I don't know if you noticed, right? I was such a fucking anime character back then. I probably still am now, but you could tell that you heard the part where it said let's listen to something better, right? Something like that.
All right. You know, let's slip into something more comfortable.
So here I'm talking about the music because I actually planned it out that if I play a song at a certain time, the timing is gonna be so good. You could hear right here that I just instantly changed the music here.
All right.
To like fucking final boss music.
Yo, we're hyping. We're kind of
Because I actually figured it out that if I time the music well, it's gonna pop up when we hit Clockwork Jump. That if I just play the music at the right time, it's gonna be the fucking best timing.
All right.
Whoa, it's Rude before. Hold up, where is he? Where is he in this chat? Yeah, right there, chat. I think at this point we didn't talk at all. we never talked at all. This is before chat. Before our relationship was solidified. This is Rude before Rude.
But if I do
That's him, chat.
It'll be kind of weird. But you know what? It's just this. Let's just hope.
All right,
for
chat.
good,
Yeah, the final moment. This is before Rude's adoption. Speaking of, oh shit. Oh, you're gonna get a child now. Is that gonna happen? This is when I was Geek's favorite child. Did I even have children at this time? Was I responsible enough?
Looks fine.
Rude is missing out on the fun. Yeah, you know what? This is before Rude's time, anyways.
Yeah, I missed a
This
few
is Rude
shots.
before
You got
corruption.
this? All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, everyone was corrupted after this moment, chat. Nothing was the same.
That's the only thing I'm worried about, really.
Before
Other
Geek got
than that-
corrupted. That P-Fire was terrifying.
It could happen on this cycle.
I don't want to rewind, but I trust you, actually. I trust you. I get scared of pre-firing now for some reason, but I gotta stop being scared. I could save like 3 seconds because of it.
We're almost there. We're almost there. I got this. I got this.
All right, chat. So
It's just one jump. It's just one jump.
like I said, chat, I timed the music, and you're like, I don't know if you're gonna hear it, but there's definitely a drop that happens when I hit the skip.
One more. All right.
It might be too low though. I'm gonna have to like raise a little bit.
34.
So this is the moment.
One more jump.
Here it is. It's happening.
It's fine. I got this.
Turn it up and replay. All right, I'll do that. Because hey, chat, preview of my audio software. Which one is it again? It's this one. No, I had to. No, it's this. All right. Yeah, there we go. So it's just this. Oh! You see that? You see how it just went quiet before it went, chat? Look at that. Oh!
Fine.
My dream. Oh, that's like the dream timing, chat. Like it just went quiet, and then when I land, it plays again. Oh! Fuck! He's so good! And then I hit it. Yeah, I landed on his tail, chat. So that was fucking scary. That will happen sometimes, chat, and you have to have good reactions to not die there. I didn't grab the pole, so I just landed there, and I'm like, oh, fuck this. And then it's over, chat. Look at that. That's why I'm panicking there, because I just fucking I landed on there.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god!
but I managed to snatch that last piece of the previous raccoons for Clockwork Square.
Oh my god.
There it is, chat.
Oh, you don't want to end the run like that?
There it is, chat. That was that's the run. Look at that. We did it. That is the speed run that began everything. That was it. The beginning of the rest of Sly Cooper life for me, chat. There it is.
That was the scared I've been for the end.
I'm gonna lower it again. But yeah, that was big. No, this is one of my biggest moments, I'd say. Without this moment, I don't even know what we'll be doing on stream now, chat. Oh, you're so happy, dude. It's so crazy. It's so crazy what happened here, because Neon was just the guy, chat. He was the guy for Sly, and for someone to be able to do that, you know, to just come around and, you know, actually put up something worth of a time to present to the community that was pretty good. it was something that just hasn't happened in a long time. Amazing, he was in chat too. Yeah, no, he like if you didn't remember, chat, in World 3 he raided, so that was fun. That was funny. Neon usually lurks in Cyberner's chats, and I respect that, bro. He just wants to hang around, and I think that's fine. But no, like I'm excited because I realized at the time that I'm like, dude, who the fuck was gonna do this? who was gonna do this if it wasn't me? Like, this is such a big moment for me.
Oh my god.
You could tell I fucking felt that.
Oh, the Daytona time.
But yeah, no, that's the ending, chat. This is his moment.
God.
Yeah, this is
6 months.
possibly my biggest
6
moment
months
in all of streaming, I think. Like, this is like I don't know if anything has come close lately.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you could tell how old the redeems are. Like, and I just kept them all this time after 2 years.
World record kiss. Hey, stop the music.
3.
Oh my god.
Here it is, chat.
1.
All right, well. Hey, there that is. Thanks, Todd. Yeah, that was a speeder, chat.
But I knew it wouldn't be long.
That was a whole ass speed run. Incredible. That was that.
Holy shit.
Where the fuck is Give me my
6
back
months
scratcher.
in the making.
Yeah, chat.
I did it.
Like I
Holy
said,
crap.
chat. Like I said, chat. I'll say it here, but 6 months before this point is when I started doing like actual speedrunning. So I'll do
Months
this.
in the Holy shit. 6 months in the making.
I probably ramble on a little bit because I'm excited. Gay girl cuddles. Yeah, I do mention that as a thing I say here.
I did it. Holy crap. Damn. All right. Gay girl cuddles. All right. That's a good one to. That's a good one to say out loud.
You know, gotta slip in some gay girl cuddles, chat. That's fine.
Time to party.
Damn, we're still partying 2 years later, chat. Look at that.
All right. You know what's cool?
What do I say here? Do I say some
Also, I'm
bullshit?
gonna thank everyone of it, but like, you know what's cool? Just like, the fact that like, it's almost 6 months to the day that I actually started my first runs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe like,
Here's a present for
I believe my first run like was actually like October 16th, right?
That's why I remember my dates, chat. Also, Faye, thanks for hanging out. I know you're going to sleep. You work a lot, so you do deserve your rest. But it's always fun to hang out. I hope you enjoyed today.
So like the fact that like,
Please
I
help.
just, like,
Yeah,
just
I'll go over and
do
help. Yeah, I know where you
90%.
live. What? I
Like-
don't? What the fuck? Why am I lying?
for like 6 months, and here we are, getting world record. It's just like so insane, dude. Like I can't actually believe it. This run had fish skip? Yes, it did.
All right, Faye, I'm glad that we can brighten up your day a little bit. You know that we are here to support you if you ever need us. We are always trying our best in our lives, so we just got to make use of the good time that we have with each other, chat. Let's go grab dinner for celebration. I'd be down for that, sure. My treat? Oh, shit. I just get world record, and 2 years down the line, I get free food. Fuck yeah, chat. Who said world record doesn't fucking pay, chat? Who said it doesn't pay, bro? I get paid 2 years later. Hell yeah, brother.
It had
All right, thank you, Faye. We'll talk about that later.
But yeah,
I'm down
like
for that.
like I said, dude. All I needed was to get past.
All right, Night
Fish,
Faye, you're great. You're great. Night
and
Faye.
then, I felt great in the rest of the game. Last night I was practicing like you know, the Bentley skips and like the slugs, you know, all the stuff that I have problems with. I'm glad it.
And I
paid off today.
still have problems with them today, chat. Fucking hell. Can I speedrun for food without getting records? I'll run Sly. Sure, Mac. Let's all come together and just give Mac food. Well, run for food will be my sign. Speedrun. Just put that in front of that, and then it will be considered.
All right, welcome to the VOD squad. Was I recording? I was not.
I was not recording.
Welcome to the VOD squad 720p. Got him, boys. That's the first time. This is the first time we've seen all like this whole cutscene, by the way. So I had to watch the whole thing.
King.
And I end it when she says the new king. Look at that, chat. Man, I had some things going on there, chat. I had some ideas. So what would you this have been without fish skip? I don't know, probably let's say around like if I was decent at the mini games, probably like fucking a minute behind. 35, 37 if we're being honest. Like I always say, like if you want to take my runs without fish skip, just take away just 1 minute entirely. Just remove 1 minute from the run. Okay, now raise volume on Rashid. I will do that later. That will happen. I'll do it. We'll see about that. But yeah, chat. Fuck. And then we went on to do what we usually do, chat, which is you know, for my current standards. You know, here it is, chat. Fucking 3216, chat. This is the last thing I did. You know, the 3216. And then we just ascend from there. Look at that. And then this is just what it looks like now, chat. Thank God. Yeah, and then I have a face now, chat, which looks a lot different than what I do now. I can't wait for this facial hair to grow back. So what the fuck?
All right, well, let's see if I can.
See, chat, you know what I mean? Like, I look so much better with stronger facial hair than what I do now, because holy shit, I look terrible now. What the fuck? Okay, so like I can do a 35 with what I know. That's wild. That's what I'm saying, Nick. Bro, just like if you like just practice the things you're good at. I think you look cool. I don't know. I just need like more facial hair to be present, like as in to like line out the face a little bit more. Because right now it's like, let's just say undefined. Like it's just like it's like a strange amount. I like that hair. Yeah, I have some hair, chat. And what? What do you think about that? No, this is like my preferred amount of facial hair, chat, because it just it has character to it. You see what I mean, chat? It has character to it. And yeah, this is the old 1080p webcam, you know, this fucking piece of shit. So, I don't know how to describe it. Overexposed, but I am definitely true to my colors now with this webcam. So, Geek has hair. Let's not talk about that. I'm getting nervous when you bring it up. So, but yeah, chat. Like I said, this is just what it is now. As you know, you could see what's going on here, chat. Because what was it? My time prior was 35:12, right? My time before that run is 35:12. Then we made it here. And then, like I said, chat, the only time that this has been taking for me is this. Like, this is the only time. Like this right here. And the rest, bro, you fucking know what's up, chat. Like, you know what's good. Hi, I want to offer Promotion of your channel's viewers, followers, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be best. Auto on. Incredibly flexible and convenient order. All right, well, thank you, Holly. All right, well. That's fine, but, yeah. Not Big Follows Bot cringe. You know what? One day we'll get Big Follows Bot, but, yeah, this is just it, chat. Look at this. Fucking, look at the, 1 year, look at that. July 30th, January 7th. Holy shit, the timing between these is insane sometimes. 8 months. You know, like July, August. Fucking, what is this? August, and then February, and then we'll see if we can change this. Want to become Samos? Buy orb cells and green eco at jackspeedruns.com/sex, bigworldrecord.com. I forgot Neon took it back once. That did happen. This is yeah, like I said, Trevor, any category I've run, this is the only time I've been, you know, that one has been taken from me, like this one right here. And then like the rest, like you know what happens, chat. Like you know what it is. But yeah, that's it. Where's the thing? Hold up. There's a thing. Where I want to see the thing. If we could bring back the music as well. What is this? Isn't there like statistics? Let's do that. And then this thing. All right. So this chart, chat. Let's look back at this chart thing. I hate this chart so much because you have to like zoom in like a good amount for it to be readable. But yeah, this is the world record history chart, chat, because as you can see, these are all the records that people have held over the years. You see Mikkel a lot here. Then it's getting tossed over to, you know, see Sharo. You see Zenthro makes an appearance here for a long time. Ari got some records a few times. Look at that. Ari's there. So Zen, and then Neon makes an appearance. Zen, Neon. Where's that? Ari's in there again. And then all this chat was all Neon. And then myself after all this. Look at that, chat. So I really mean it when I say this. This doesn't happen often when someone else holds a record like this. So I'm very glad that I'm actually like on this at all. Like you see how little people have actually like claimed a world record in this game, like over time. Some people have gotten it like once or twice, like Ari here. But mostly it's been like Mikkel, Zen, Neon, and then like myself down here. Cinder had one in there as well, but it's not on the graph because it wasn't verified before it was beaten. That is true. But yeah, Cinder technically would be on here. Rude needs to get on this side of Sly. I'm saying if Rude plays original, he's gonna kick ass actually. Like I would be very happy like to guide him through all this shit. Like he would do really well if I was there with him to see it through. But yeah, chat. No, that's it. This is what it looks like now. This is the current history now. This is what it is. So I'm very happy that we are here for it. I think you would do great playing remaster. I would have fun. I think playing remaster would be good. I need to do that at some point. I will do remaster. I'm not gonna say I'm not doing it. I actually do want to try a remaster, but I think right now we're just fucking original out of our minds. So, whew. Is Rude remaster world record? Yeah, he's like the opposite side of myself in this game, but it's like the same thing but only remaster. So that's why you consider him the son, chat, because remaster is a younger video game, but it's the same thing that I'm doing. So he's my son, chat. That's the whole thing. All right, but that's gonna be it, chat. That was the whole entire recap. So that's cool. If I may go back to not displaying this. And then doing this, I think this, not that, this, yeah, there we go. And then, now we're back here, chat, there it is. I want to see the remaster graph, fuck, how do we do that? So, is it this, and then this? You know, chat, fuck it, let's look at remaster, why not? Because, at some point we have to get familiar with it. Alright, so I'm gonna bring up, what is it, webcam, like this. This. All right, let's see. So we see Plush. All these names: Tavi, Ganis was in there, Augie's in there, and then we see Neon again in here. Look at that, Neon's fucking doing this. HD, oh, classic HD, my favorite guy. HD is good, man. If we could see him do Sly again, you know what? That would make me happy. But yeah, HD's in there, and then we see Rude just taking all of it, chat. So that's the graph right there. Oh yeah, Augie was a remaster guy. Yeah, Augie was that guy, and then, you know, Neon was also here. Yeah, Neon had the sweep for all OG and remaster at some point. That is true. That is factual, chat. Maybe that could either be me or Rude one day, but for now, I'm happy with what I got. I think I want to get better at original before I even do anything else. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, only person, not for long. I'm going to remaster at some point. Maybe Rude does original, but whoever does it first, I guess. But yeah, that's it, chat. That's the whole thing. There it is. So that's the whole thing. We're back. We are video games, and how long did it take? An hour and a half? Not bad, actually. But yeah, that's good. That's good. That was a good look back, chat. So hope you enjoyed the analyses of all that. And yeah, now that I know what the fuck I'm talking about, I'm qualified to speak back on the past, and describe what I was doing. Neen was the god at Sly 1. I wonder who would be able to get the full sweep first. I don't know, chat. I feel like, I mean, I have a good chance because I have, you know, I have the means to get more consoles and abilities to get, you know, both games. I think Rude just doesn't have original shit. That's the thing. You just had to be there. I just wasn't around, basically. Like I said, chat, I just started running the game, and then all that happened. I recall Rude once saying that OG World Record is so hard to beat compared to his records, but I think Rude's records are fucking insane. No, yeah, like I always say it, but the difference between like remaster and original, it might not be the case as much anymore because this was a different time, but I've always said that it's just when you play remaster, I think your movement is just inherently much better than doing it on original, because like in original you have so many tricks to rely on to make you go fast and shit, but remaster, like it's just working around shit. I think I remember him saying Hundo and all Vaults world records are significantly worse than Geeks. I mean, I would imagine so, because he has no incentive to change them, right? Like, much like me in original, like, there's not much incentive to be better at them because no one plays them. But I just like all keys and any percent better, so I just keep playing those. But I don't know. At some point, we'll just have to get there. I'm not, like always, I'm not aiming to be, like, a record holder in anything I do. It's just I just want to play the game, and if it's fun, I'll just keep doing it, right? So I know he missed Clockwork Jump and had to redo Clockwork in his world record. All right, well, we'll have to see about that then. All right, but yeah, no, that's it. I think that's gonna be it for the recap. And I think now, chat, I have this piece of shit controller, so I'm gonna be playing the game myself now.